Welcome back to another episode of the Reggies podcast. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead, and that was definitely the first attempt at that.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have to re-record that.
Yeah. I don't know what I tried to say the first time, but it wasn't fucking good.
Not much.
I think you're having a stroke.
Cricket.
I'm a bit worried,
We
though.
got cricket, rugby league, rugby union, F1s, boxing. It's all happening still.
Normal
It's
golf,
just
pub golf.
always. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Golf with sticks, golf with schooners. We might start there because it was quite a large weekend.
Oh, mate. Jace, you came up with a term that I hadn't heard that really sums up how I felt this morning.
I can't remember the first time I heard it, but it's something I love to say. It is brain gout.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty self-explanatory when you're feeling really fucking foggy and just not all there and your brain's got a bit of gout.
Yeah, like it's not your big toe that can't handle a sheet on it. It's your brain.
Yep. And we ripped and teared on the weekend.
Yeah,
Friday
look, Friday was awesome. And we knew it was going to be. But
Yeah.
that just, because of what happened the year before where I was on call for work and I was, designated driver, probably only had 3 or 4 across the whole day. I was ready to go.
You had some
Sweet.
making up to do, and you did.
And it was fun. It was so fun.
Fucking
Like,
oath it was, man.
the 3-man Ambros, you just can't go wrong with any more than 2-man Ambros because
true.
it's hard to shoot a bad score.
You can't beat it. It's
Yeah.
fucking unreal.
Yeah.
And if you sort your shit out with enough time, you have the 3 carts, one bloke from each team sort of jumps in together and you
Yeah,
cruise
yeah.
around and fucking happy days.
Yeah, it was a great day. It was one of the Reggiest days, I think it's fair to say.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah.
There's no one there that doesn't fit the mould of Reggie.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Everyone's there for the same fucking reason.
Yeah.
They're not there to be real serious. They want to win. They want to just
Yeah.
drink and play golf.
Well, there's some,
That's what
there was
they
some
do.
fucking good scores handed in.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't
I don't- Yeah. Yeah, we need to start setting up some cameras out there, I think.
We thought we were
What did you
steaming.
end up shooting off the stick?
Mate, I thought
You
we
didn't
were on.
place.
We shot 7 under off the stick.
Yeah.
Me, Tommy, and Jackie Taylor.
Yeah.
And I went, we might be on here. But fucking Tom doesn't have a handicap. So that sort of handicaps us in
Yeah.
a way because
Automatically get 18.
instead
Yeah,
of
that's
getting,
true.
like mid-20s
Yeah.
or whatever you'd
What
be,
I probably would be.
you get 18. But it doesn't matter. It's not what it's about.
No,
Who
mate,
cares?
I was like I said to you, I'm stoked that as a team we played how Ambrose should be played.
Yeah.
It's like when you need someone to have a good shot, they did have a good
Yes.
shot.
Yeah.
That's
know?
right. Not just, we both have bad shots and then we both have good
No,
shots.
there was
yeah.
like Groper obviously was smashing them. Jackie was just nailing the putts. Like,
Jackie Putts was getting thrown
really
around a bit.
sinking some beautiful.
I didn't
long
have a
putts.
putt for like 6 holes because one of you two made it.
Yeah,
before.
I had a couple
That's
of good
good
ones
feeling.
early. Then he had about 3 holes in a row where he just
birdie,
drained
birdie,
them.
birdie. Oh, yeah. It was
Yeah.
great to watch.
It was good. So like that come in fucking heaps of handy.
Playing good golf on a day like that, though, is just a bonus.
I know, but it also makes it way funner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
When
does.
you play
when you're getting
prime.
birdies and
Yeah.
pars, it's a
And
lot
Groper
better
wasn't
than
kicking
bogeys.
shit and fucking carrying on.
True.
So
We started with a bogey and we just went, oh no, this could be all down.
Really?
Oh.
Well, what was it? I reckon it was hole 3. We had 2 birdie putts to start with, and then hole 3, all of us missed the green on the par 3, short-sighted, had to chip, ended up long, and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go, first bogey. Tom just rolls it in from fucking about 10 metres
Oh,
away.
nice.
good.
Nice.
because I think we had a thing, no bogeys. Like obviously it's pretty hard to not do that
Yeah.
once, but yeah, we didn't. We
Yeah.
had pars and birdies all day.
That's a win in itself. Though.
Fuck yeah, I was pumped.
We started with the bogey, but then we made up for it. Well, I didn't make up for it, but hole 11, about 20 metres off, Dad's mate, played with us the last couple of years, has just opened up the 60 degree, and I'm like, oh, here we go. He's fucking sent it sky high, and I'm just like, oh, slam dunk as it's coming. He's looked at me, he's come down, boss just dropped straight in the hole.
You're
clean.
kidding.
Yeah, birdie slam dunk.
Ow!
And
How
the
good's
vibes
that?
were high after that, and then Dad and I quickly got pretty fucked up, and he just carried us for the rest of the day, and we were playing bad drunk golf. But we just step up, hit shit, and we were like, righto, BJ, you save us, mate.
Nice. Well,
And he did.
I was hitting Jack's stealth, tailor-made stealth driver, and fuck, man, late on, I was just murdering
Yeah,
this
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
going fuck, I think I need to get a driver. Because fuck, it made it easier.
Yeah.
An extra 30, 40 metres on your shot, surely.
Yeah.
Off the back of that, though, getting that and seeing how it works when you automatically get an 18 and wanting to do a few more days like that, yeah, like I was saying to you, off air, I think down at Agnes, I'll fucking get the handicap sorted over the break because I'm actually going to play a fair bit of golf, so could use the time to do it.
We'll be a force next year.
Yes, exactly.
To be reckoned with.
But no, loving it.
About 6 months before, I'll just play every round left-handed for 6 months.
So you just blow
and
the fuck out.
And be hitting off 20.
Yeah, perfect.
No, but so I didn't go to this next event. I was a bit wounded on the Saturday, but you rocked up the pub golf the next day.
Fuck, mate. I think I was mentioning that because Beck was having all the kids for both days, like it would have been probably good of me to go straight home after the golf day Friday to be able to, be a good bloke.
Yeah, you're setting yourself up for it.
Yeah, so I went to the pub for ages at the railway.
Yeah, like you said would be a good
like
idea.
I said that I was going to do. We all knew. She knew. I knew deep down. And, and woke up absolutely fucked on Saturday and went, good start to be drinking beer all day.
Yeah. Then 30 of them too.
Yeah, and look, rolled in and had a schooner first and then went straight to pots and actually got a birdie first two pubs. Ooh. And then, started going a bit downhill. The strikes start to get a bit wavy.
Yeah,
and then
a literal representation of the day.
The beers were crossed out and changed to Morgan and VCR.
And you drank a VCR.
Well, I don't remember any fucking where past there. So from Yachty's onwards is very blurry. And then when I was at Auckland House to finish off, I remember sitting there thinking, I've got a bit on. And going, how I'm nowhere near home. Fucking hell, I am so drunk. We were all so drunk. And we had all these cards, if you're watching on YouTube, around our fucking necks. We look like a bunch of specials getting taken on a field trip.
Fucking participation award or something.
Well, you were.
We fucking were. But, mate, it was such a good day.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Fucking fun as, man. And we were all that drunk, man, that even if you wanted to, if you follow that properly and actually do it and stick to it, there was not one of us that just had the energy to keep cranking through. We were blind.
Early start, early finish.
I should check with how the other boys went because as soon as I saw an opportunity to get back out to Calliope, I think Lukey or someone was heading out there and H and Camo were getting in and I'm like, I'm fucking going. I have to go.
Well, I think the boys from out my way did the same thing. Not long after.
They
got an opportunity to get out Tannum and took it.
And I'm not a big smoke bomber at all, but I don't even know for the first time in my life if I even said, righto, boys, I'm going because I'm like, home. I just started walking
Neanderthal.
There it is. But
that's brain gout to the max.
Oh, mate, brain gout. Tell you what was brain gout. Next day, woke up. Missus, she's like, righto, mate, we're going to Splash Zone. I went, bring it on. Let's go to fucking Splash Zone, baby. So all four kids just steaming around Splash Zone and fucking...
Is that at
the town pool?
East Shores? Oh, that... Yeah, okay, big bucket.
So East Shores, actually, you can just sit because there's only holes in the ground.
That's true.
That just shoot jets and you can just sit because it's just concrete with a jet. But Splash Zone has a big-ass fucking thing where they walk up and go down the slide that water's getting pumped around and they can get sort of stuck under. And the 1.5 kids decided they'd have a go on their own, so she was just fucking full on, just following up and down and that. Actually went and got a red slushy, was just pumping that and giving them a little hit on the way past. A few other dads struggling, you'd give them the old nod. Yeah,
they knew what was going on.
I rang him just to see how he pulled up. He's like, hey, mate. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, just at Splash Zone. And I just went,
where else would you rather be on your Sunday morning?
Fuck yeah, that sounds good.
But anyway, boys.
We had a bit of a Friendsmas thing on Sunday night.
Yep.
And luckily Wendy did a lot of it, but we had to all take shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I was at the shops buying that, making meatballs, fucking baking cakes and shit all day.
Nice. Would have kept you a bit distracted at least.
But then I've gotten crook. So fuck knows whose that was.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking grubs.
It wouldn't have been the meatballs because they're just beef.
True.
Might have been me. Because I was fucking blowing me back out that morning before golf.
Just throning.
Oh, yeah.
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 So it might have
That's
been me.
right. Fuck, I forgot about that. No, but if that was food.
Yeah, I just double
I
dropped
wasn't eating
gastro
your
stop
shit.
and went, you are not stopping me from fucking having fun, cunt.
Fuck no. And it didn't, did
Nah,
it?
nah.
Nah, it didn't.
I got
Nah.
absolutely shafted Saturday morning because once we left the golf day, I went out to Moles in Tannum because a lot of our family and family friends were up for a 21st on Saturday night. So I was like, right, I'll go out there. They're having dinner and a few beers and that. And I'm fucked, like, put on a brave face, like, Jace, lock the fuck in. Don't be, like, sloppy and loose right now. So I did well. But anyway, we're sitting outside having a few beers and our old man, they were like, oh, we playing golf tomorrow? And they've called me at a vulnerable time. I'm like, yeah, golf will be fucking prime. I'll feel awesome tomorrow morning. Let's do it. And then didn't really ask the details or know the details. It was just like, yeah.
As in, like, the time.
And I was just like, yeah, we'll play tomorrow. Sounds good. And then I've just like stared at my eyelids for about 4 hours Friday night and just woken up 5:30 and they're like, yeah, we're teeing off at 6:40 a.m.
Oh.
I went, ooh, I was like, okay. I was like, I can do this. It's all right. I'll get through it. And I was meant to be in the buggy with her brother and he's come out and he's just gone, nah. I'm not going. Oh. And I just went, oh, no. And as we're, like, getting into the car, and I'm like, I'm fucked here, like, half brain gouted by this point, and going to be in a buggy solo, and then I hear it's comp as well, stroke play, not even Stableford, so I couldn't just pick up my ball.
Oh, you couldn't just pick them
Nah, I
up.
couldn't. So I was like, I'm going to be in for a long one here. I'm in the hurt locker, like laying across the buggy at every chance. And I'm playing, like, double bogey golf at one point. It gets like 4 holes left, and I'm like, what am I shooting? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've already shot to my handicap. I was like, righto, let's just finish kind of strong. Bang, double bogey, and I just went, oh. I was like, I'm fucked here.
Wouldn't have even mattered that.
Nah, I was like, I don't care if I win. I don't care what happens. Like, let's just get these last holes done. And then, so I'm 2 over, and I just step up on a par 5 and get the most pure eagle of my life. Just
You've eagled one?
Eagled it. Didn't even have a thought behind my eyes, man. Just stepped up. Beautiful drive, beautiful 8-iron, within a foot, tap in. I was like, well, there's a fucking
I'll be back
eagle.
next week.
Yeah, and then the last 2 holes, I just switched the fuck on. I was like, righto, let's fucking do this. Let's shoot even. 2 pars to finish. It was beautiful. We actually ended up finishing on the par 3 that we sponsored. The signs were still there. Claro drove past. He sees me about to hit a shot, and he pulls up in the van, and he just goes, what the fuck are you doing here? And I just went, mate, like... got to ask myself that question too. He's like, you're a fucking warrior, and just drove off. And I ended up shooting even and coming second for the whole day.
How good's
So
that?
I was like, I'll take that. Was
But the point of the story is that you were dogged.
Dogged, and it ended up working all right. Because if I had shot 55 over, I would have been a lot more sad than I was. But so it ended up being not too bad. Got a great eagle.
And then you went to the party.
And then I got drunk again.
Beauty.
It was beautiful.
Righto.
Fucking oath.
What are we in? 15 minutes? Haven't said a word about any sport? No.
Oh, just being a Reggie. That's the fucking sport of
That's
the summer.
exactly right.
It's just absolutely fucking yourself.
The second
Silly
test,
season.
day-night test at the Adelaide Oval is starting Friday. Don't know what time the first ball will be. It'll be like 2 o'clock or something, I'd say.
Are they half an hour behind us? Adelaide?
Don't
who
know.
cares?
They do some sort of daylight savings and we don't,
Yeah.
I think. Or maybe they don't. But it'll be 2 o'clock, somewhere around there, our time, that first ball will be bowled, which is awesome because you can get home from work. And it's
what day are we
it's on
talking?
Friday.
Come on.
That is actually prime.
Come on.
Scotty Boland looks set to just come straight in like he's
he's
certain to play.
He
Pretty
was
well
in the
certain to play.
15-man squad, wasn't he? So.
Josh Hazelwood's injured himself. He's done a side strain, which are just the shittest ones because you don't know how long he's going to be out for. They're talking Boxing Day minimum, the next 2.
Right, so Mr. Gabba as well.
Yeah, which is not good.
No,
He
no.
took 4 for when we rolled him for 150 in Perth. He took 4 for, and then his figures was something stupid, like 1 for 28 off 21 overs.
Yeah, his
in
economy
that
was
second
insane.
innings.
He was easily our best bowler.
He's our best bowler. So obviously a huge loss, but hopefully Boland can come in. He's going to have a lot of pressure on him because everyone remembers the time he took 6 for. And
His debut.
But at least
6
he's not.
G.
He's not just going to either spray him or kill it. Like
No,
he's going
that's
to
right.
put him there.
Very consistent.
Like he's
He is.
similar in the way that he comes in and just
Yep.
hits his line and length. And
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a huge loss still.
Oh,
Don't wanna,
fuck yeah.
Like losing Hoff, but hopefully Boland can come in
Has
and
he
do a
played
job.
since the Ashes last year?
No, not a test match.
No, yeah.
He wouldn't have. Oh, unless he's played a 1 day or a 2020 somewhere, but he hasn't
Test.
played since
He hasn't donned the baggy green
2023 Ashes.
Yep.
I think at Headingley or
It was the
Edgbaston.
opener, or maybe.
So yeah, he'll come straight in, and then the other one is Bo Webster has been brought into the squad because the Bison looks like he's under an
Yeah.
injury cloud anyway.
It's not official, but you're piecing the puzzle together when you see him.
Oh no, he's been brought in as backup, so you don't know.
exactly.
But
It'll be like up until the day they'll give Bison, I reckon.
yeah, because he was like he made that 40 odd in the second innings, but he also took some good, like couple of good wickets
was
in
solid.
the first innings,
Yeah.
so he did his job perfectly. But that Brendan Doggett and Sean Abbott have also been brought in, but they're not going to play.
No, they'll run water for sure.
But that Webster, good on him because he's been brought in and he had one of the best Sheffield Shield seasons of all time last year. He was only the 4th player in the history of the Sheffield Shield to score 900 runs and take 25 wickets
Yeah,
in the same season.
That's insane.
that's good.
Like only 3 other players have done it. One was 70 years ago. One was fucking Sir Garfield Sobers. Like,
Yeah, wow.
and I can't remember who the third one was, but that's some season. So he definitely deserves it.
And he would probably be our like all rounder if it wasn't for Cameron Green, the best, like biggest prodigy
Yeah.
in recent times, and then Mitch Marsh is a fucking Allen Border medalist. So.
Yeah, so good on him. I hope he doesn't have to play because I want Marsh to play.
Yeah.
But I also don't want him to take Marsh in at 80%.
No.
Like you want him to be 100.
Well, there's fucking 3 more games after this one.
Yeah,
So if
and
there's anything
no,
that's-
but the thing is, we have to win this.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, would you rather risk him
No,
if he's
no.
going to be out because he really fucks it?
Yeah, that's right. You
Is
don't know
Bo
what
Webster-
injury it is too.
No,
Like they
that's
haven't
right.
really said anything about his, whereas they've said Hazelwood's is definitely a
Yeah,
side
yeah.
strain, which is one of those ones that's just like
Yeah.
takes fucking forever. So
Is Webster, is he South Australian, Western
he
Australian?
plays for Tassie. But I
Tassie?
don't know. I don't think he's Tasmanian.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So look, other than that, I don't think that we'll make any other changes. And and they're 2 forced changes. So if they
Yeah.
weren't forced, we wouldn't make any.
No, I don't think
Which
so
is
either.
crazy to think that on the other shoe on the other foot on India, they could make 3, maybe 4, like not forced.
Why?
Because they're fucking Rohit Sharma's their captain.
They just raped us.
He stayed over there for the birth of his whatever number child.
Mm-hmm.
So he returns. Shubman Gill, he returned. Oh, like he made 50 not out in that tour match the other day. I don't know why he missed the first test, but he is one of the best one-day cricketers going around at the moment. He hasn't quite got there in the test. Like to call him a great player in test cricket's probably not
Is
true.
he usually open as well, or is he
That's
first drop?
3.
Yeah.
But he's 25 years old and he's made 6 test hundreds. And he averages 60 in ODI in one-day cricket.
They're going to have a fucking good headache on their hand because Jaiswal comes out and absolutely kills it, and then Sharma, like you said, the captain. To
But
come back in.
there's no way they... Oh, unless they drop KL Rahul and then
You can't
open with
dro- I don't think
Sharma.
you can.
Bumrah
drop-
doesn't have any side strains? Or,
No, unfortunately.
that's
No,
good.
elbow soreness.
How?
But they did play...
Jadeja as well. Is he just out of form? Because I saw he played against
Same as
Brahms
Ravi
and
Ashwin, that possibly like one of their best
Ashwin,
spinners.
especially for like fucking Adelaide Oval, man. Ashwin usually plays pretty well there.
Yeah.
So that would be.
So
I don't want him
Sharma's
to be
their
in.
captain, but he's also 37 years old.
Yeah.
And he only made 3 the other day in the tour match, whereas Shub McGill's 25 and he made 50 not out and they retired him, like just so that others could have a go, like junior cricket. So he's got to come in to me, like to bat at number 3. But their number 3 didn't do fuck all anyway. So they'll change him, and then I reckon Sharma will bat at 6, and then they'll just keep KL Rahul at opener. That's what I reckon they'll do. And then
Rahul killed it, and
you
he's
surely
like a staple too. So
surely got to play Ravi Ashwin out of the Adelaide Oval.
He has been one of their most consistent, and obviously their best spinner, probably other than Gary, the best spinner in the world. But what he offers in that fucking tail end batting, dude.
Oh, he always just chips away.
You could be
the
6 or 7 for against India, and you just never got him because of people like Jadeja and Ashwin who are always at that back end just chipping away.
Yeah.
So he's priceless to have in your team.
So Sam Constas made 100 in the tour game.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a bit of a shit situation. The whole first day got rained out. It was only a 2-day tour match. Whole first day got rained out and some of the second, so it ended up being like a 46 over a side game. So he made 100 off 90. Like, got to his 100 off 90 odd balls. Yeah. But they played everyone but Bumrah. So, like, they had their full side playing, and he made 100. So, Scotty Boland bowled 10 overs, didn't take a wicket, but he ended up with none for 30 or something. So,
it's not enough.
Unfortunately, Bumrah's the cunt you need to be able to bat against.
Yeah. I tell you what, like, they might make the 3 or 4 changes, none of them forced, which is crazy, and we're only going to make 2 that are forced. But I would do the same thing. I wouldn't change just yet, like, from an Australian point of view.
Oh, no, I don't think,
But I tell you what, I am going to be shitting it when it's twilight or dark and Boomer's got that pink ball, man.
Oh, dude.
in his
It's
hand.
terrifying. It's such like a fucking, like that after dinner period with a brand new pinky is fucking scary. But at the same time, we're as fucking dangerous with a brand
We've got
new pink
Stark.
ball. Starkey with the pink ball, he's one of the best.
Yeah, that's right.
So
100%. It's not like we've got fuck all of a sudden.
No. And Cummins, he'll step up now, I reckon. Surely. With Hoff out,
Well, it's time to.
he'll step up.
he's done
Captain.
it many times.
Yeah, exactly.
Many times.
So
But
Starkey,
we need a few other cunts in the top
Starkey needs
order
to have a
step
fucking
up.
blinder.
Yeah,
I reckon,
yeah.
And just start getting them doing what we're doing to Bumrah and not having a clue, you know?
Yeah. At least it's a hard one, isn't it, of who you go, who would you pick to be injured and stuff, but at least we still have got that intimidation of Stark when they know he's a day-night special, like with that pink ball.
Yeah.
You want that cunt to be the intimidation factor steaming in straight up.
Yeah.
At least we still got that.
The other scary thing is that there's no way of us just getting through it and maybe having a fucking draw or something and then moving on. Like, there will definitely be a result because it's a day-night test.
And just because it's just how it is now.
It'll fucking most likely be done in 3 days, regardless of who wins.
So, one thing in, like, fuck, man, Marnus is under that much pressure. Every article, whether it's good or bad, is about him. Most of them have been good this, like, last couple of days.
I reckon it's fair to say that I haven't seen this much pressure over an Australian batsman since Ponting in, like, 2011.
Yeah, and he had 13,000 runs
And
on the
he's
board.
probably our best batsman since fucking Bradman. And Marnus
He
has been
definitely
good for,
was.
Yeah. But that's like, you see them pressure and everyone's mounting over Marnus.
Nah,
It's
there's
like,
always been pressure. Like, players like...
But we haven't underperformed like this for no reason. Like, last time we
Man.
were this fucking bad was probably Sandpaper Gate, but everyone was like, well,
Back
what are
when
we
you
meant to
were
do?
7, that was our worst era. In
2010.
2009, 2010, 2011.
Like when England came.
When
to-
England come here and pumped
Yeah,
us.
that
And
was
that was
shocking.
when the Ponting thing was
Exactly.
all going on. But then you got players that, like Sean Marsh, he was always just under the pump big time. That poor cunt.
There he was.
Mitch Marsh as well. Like, yeah, they're always going to be under the pump. It's just because of the way that we lost and the way that he got out.
Yeah.
That's why it's been so hectic. But his record, that's what's come out today, is his record at the Adelaide Oval is unreal. Average is 75. He scored 400s there. And he's only got out, I think his record against Bumrah is actually unreal.
Yeah.
That's what's
Boys, if you think
all
I'm
come
going
out
into
today.
this test anything but positive,
Mate.
then, mate,
Oh.
the boys are on.
We aren't shitting on. We're simply stating a fact that
After
he's got a lot of
talking
pressure
about all
over
of what
him.
we just talked about, fuck India,
I've-
and we're going to smoke them.
I've got.
so.
I'm going to be that nervous for Marnus.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I reckon every time he gets a run, I'll be up doing.
I might stand up and
Yeah.
face the first couple with him.
Yeah.
None of us
Lounge
want.
room.
Yeah, you get the bat out, and start doing some shadow
Right,
shots.
brother, I'm with you. Come
Every
on.
time he
Yeah.
hits a fucking boundary, I reckon I'll be up out of my chair.
Yeah.
Just because you want him to do well so
Fucking
bad.
oath. I want all of these cunts to do
Imagine
well.
the feeling.
We're also forgetting that Marnus come in. He had played before this, but 2019 Ashes, Steve Smith comes out and is playing like the best fucking cricketer that's ever existed. And Marnus has to come in and replace him under concussion protocol. And he got a 50 every fucking innings against an intimidating Jofra Archer.
Yeah.
In England.
Yeah.
Like this cunt can play under pressure. He just needs to play
Use his-
cricket
use
and
his
use the
stick.
bat.
I just don't want to be
That thing in your
lulled
hands.
into a false sense of security again. Fuck
Yeah.
the pitch. Can we just bat first and bat well?
I've
Just so
just
I
said-
can just enjoy it and be like, well, they have to bat better than that.
Yeah.
We can't just be shit.
Let's
hurt
bat
me.
first. I had written, let's bat first and make 500. And then I remembered it was a pink ball and a day night. And I was like, let's bat first and make 350.
Yeah.
I'd be stoked with
How
that.
nice would that be to at least do that?
Yeah.
Just bat
McSweeney's
first
South
and-
Australian too, isn't he? Be a Redback?
Yeah. He plays for the Heat, but I think he's a South Australian.
Well, this is his fucking chance. Home turf,
Yeah.
mate. Show us
Yeah.
what you can do.
Yeah. Like,
I'd love to see
you
that.
if you make 400 or something, that's perfect because it takes you into the day two.
Yeah.
Like towards twilight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas if you only make 300, you've probably only lasted half an hour into day two, and they get those few hours in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, it's not doing much, but if you can pile them on and declare right on fucking sunset on the second day,
And just
Have we-
do what Bumrah did to us.
exactly. That's
Oh,
ideal.
no,
Let's win the toss and fucking bat.
We lost the day
Fucking
night to
please.
Windies start of this year. But other than that, our day night record's been pretty fucking.
That was at the Gabba, wasn't it? Was
Yeah,
that
it
a
was.
day nighter?
Yeah, well, because I went to it, remember? I was
Oh,
at
yeah.
day 1 or day 2.
Yeah, that was fucking heartbreaking.
That was dog shit.
That was another bowler that just decided to do a bit with the
Shamar
ball and
Joseph.
we went to shit.
Yeah, he fucking killed us.
Yeah.
Why aren't you bowling pies, cunt?
I'm pumped though.
Same.
I'm fucking back on board. It hurt me the last
Yeah.
one.
It
Really
hurt the
did.
whole
But I
nation.
think it just because we felt robbed.
Yeah.
Because we were that pumped
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
And
first
then-
test.
But let's all just remember that we lost the game in a session. Like everything that could have went right in the session and a half. We bowled them out for 150. We're like, how good's this? 5-0, fucking take me money. And then in a session and a half, we end up 6 for 40. The pitch flattens out the next day. And then when we get to bat again, it fucking starts to break up and stay low. Like
Yep.
the whole series of events was because of one session of batting and Boomer being on. So one session, let's just delete it from the minds
Yep.
and we'll win every session this test, hopefully.
Fucking
Fuck
oath.
yeah.
Come on, boys.
There's only really one story to cover here in the rugby league. No, there is a couple, but Lawrence William Daley has been announced as the man to retake the reins as the coach of the New South Wales Blues. I'll run you through a few stats, boys. He's coached them before, as we know.
Yep.
Pretty dominant era for Queensland. He did stop the rot, I guess. We got the 8 in a row, and then he won a series in 2014. But he coached them from 2013 to 2017.
Yep.
5 series for the 1 victory in 2014, 6 wins, 9 defeats. So it was always 2-1. Either way, no 3-0 humpings. However, 2015, he was on the end of the 52-6 record-breaking Game 3 decider at Suncorp. He was coaching then.
Great night.
2017, I think, was worse than that because they were touted like you couldn't take enough money for them to win the 2017 series because of the injury list for Queensland superstars, and they were all coming to the end. Flogged us 28-4 in Brisbane in Game 1. 24-point win. Then they go to Sydney. They're up 16-6. We all know what happened.
Queenslanded
JT.
them.
Thurston had one arm and we came back, won. They lost 18-16. Game 3, back at Suncorp, they lost 22-6.
Is that when Munster debuted as well?
That was
2017?
Possibly.
Game 3, because he filled in for JT, didn't he?
That was the end of Laurie after that game.
Yeah.
So can you imagine the scars are going to still be there for him? But it was 7 years ago. So
yeah, but there has only been 2 coaches since him. You had Fittler and then Madge for 1 year.
Yeah, I know, but was Fittler there for 6 years?
Yeah, he won 3 and lost 3.
5 years, yeah. Yeah, I know, but it's been 7 years and he didn't have a good record at all. So he's still going to have the scars, especially, imagine the roller coaster in that 2017 series. It's like, right, my head's on the block here. Holy fuck, we've just beaten them by 24 at Suncorp, going to Sydney for game 2 and we're up 16-6, you beauty. Nah. And then you get sacked, and now you're back. Like, it'd be a weird feeling, I reckon. But he's called on Craig Bellamy to be an advisor for him. That was the word that I heard, was advisor. So smart, I reckon. You're the New South Wales cult hero, the superstar from the 90s
Fucking oath.
that everyone can relate to. You be the face of the state, do all the media, defend the boys.
Yeah.
And then you get someone who's possibly the best coach
100%.
in the NRL to do all the
One of the best
coaching
brains
shit.
when it comes
So
to actually
pretty much
coaching.
what we did with Mal.
With Mal
Yeah.
and fucking Michael Hayden.
Mate, I think it's it's pretty good. Like, reading on the NRL website, it confirmed he'll officially return Bellamy to the New South Wales Blues to assist the coach and staff and help select the side, which I think will be pretty smart as well.
Yep.
He will sit alongside Daley in the coaching box for all 3 games.
Yeah, right.
So having him there as well during the game, I think helps. Like you said, Groper, I think that's covering both for him. They've got that cult hero of a cunt who was so big in an era of rugby league for that state and has got the runs on the board in the jersey in an important position as well. And then they have the mastermind coach with him.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, I think that's,
He'll have a
Perfect
great
setup.
team around him. And
Yeah.
I agree with everything you're just saying, but it's just like, but he's already been in there. And he did, 2014 was one of their biggest wins in a long time because it did break the 8 in a row.
But it was
other than that,
hell, the way they carried on.
Yeah,
As a
exactly.
Queenslander, I would rather see Matt King steaming in there debuting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
I
a pretty good scenario. Look at what's available.
Yeah.
There's not that much that you can just be like, ooh.
It's
That's what
not,
I mean.
it's
They
not
don't
the
have-
same setup.
No,
They're doing it different.
They
so.
would, but
And-
it's like they've had Madge and they had this great win, and they might have just started to get it again. Now they're like, fuck.
Think of the
what
team they're
can
up
we
against
do?
now compared to what they were.
Exactly.
Though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, they were fucking up against it
Yeah.
back
Big time.
then.
Yeah.
And now,
They'll pick basically the same squad next year, and they've had
100%.
the year that they've had this year where they did it all different, and they didn't go to wherever the fuck they go down the northern.
Yeah, they kept their shoes on and fucking
Yeah.
They went up, didn't they go to the fucking Blue Mountains, or they went somewhere other than Byron or wherever the fuck they normally go? I can't even remember.
Coogee Bay or
There
some
you
shit.
go, I don't know.
Fuck.
But they did it all different, and it worked a treat. So that'll be ingrained in the squad again, and
Yeah.
I reckon they're nailing it by having Bellamy there as the advisor.
yeah,
Basically
fucking oath.
saying, I'm going to be the face, and I'll do all the fucking shit and go and defend the boys when we lose, or
Mate, it might
get
even
up
be
the media when they do something shit, and I'll be that cult hero, but you just do all the
You
And
do
mate,
all the hard
mate, sitting
shit.
in there in that box, like, I haven't fucking coached, but you can imagine having that level of experience next to you when you've got to make a decision like that.
Yeah.
Having Bellamy there who picks the side and plans with you and can
Mate.
help you make those decisions on the spot. You can't say that's not
Well,
a fail.
Bellamy's got unfinished business too. He's coached New South Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
They'll
was
only
not
be-
successful.
There'll only be one bloke helping make decisions, and it'll be fucking Craig.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just mean fucking they've done well.
Maybe
I
they
think.
should get
Yeah.
Ricky Stewart in there too. Get the whole fucking band back together.
Well,
No,
that's
he's doing
who-
the post fucking thing. Press conferences for him.
That's who Laurie, yeah. Laurie took over from Ricky Stewart, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And then you got a full
Fittler
blown.
took over from Daley, and then...
There's only a certain amount of cunts that fit the mold to do the job.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
And you're right. Like it would have been we can sit there and go look at Daley's record, but that Queensland team,
Oh man,
it's an impossible
That's a
task
nightmare
for any
job,
fucking
mate.
coach.
Yeah.
Big fucking time, man. Big
until
time.
2017 when that was Thurston's last year.
And Smithy retired.
Yeah, did he from Origin that
He
year?
retired from Origin
And
2017.
Billy Slater
yeah.
wouldn't have been too far behind. He was
No, he
2018.
had one more year left in him.
So
GI
like,
had one more year left in him too.
Yeah,
They were
and
just going, thank
so they
fuck.
sacked him at the end of 17, and then all three of them.
Yeah.
The whole fucking basically
Dynasty.
15 years of Queensland
Yeah, literally.
was gone.
5 4 immortals gone.
Well, at least I thought maybe are they gonna call fucking Gus?
Oh.
Nah, they never would have, but it would have been fucking funny if
Calling
that's
him
what
back
they,
again.
if that is what they succumbed to.
Had to go way back.
I was fucking genuinely interested because when that Matt King thing was going around, I didn't even see really Laurie's name getting thrown around anyway.
No. He hasn't had a coaching job since, has he?
Well, he's
No,
been
he's
working
just
for
been-
the bookies, hasn't he? He's been
Yeah,
doing
he
something
works-
to do with the
he-
bookies.
He's on Sky Sports Radio
Yeah.
every morning.
Yeah, right. I wonder how that affects his
It's
stuff.
him, Jared Middleton or Middo.
I don't think
and
he'd be
Mi-
doing
and
Laurie's
Michael
picks
Clark.
for the week, the Origin.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a great morning show if you're
Yeah, righto.
fucking driving to work and you've already listened to the Reggies. Because they're on every morning.
Yeah, there
Him
you
and
go.
Michael Clark actually do quite a good job.
Yeah,
they're
good shit.
fucking. It's just like us.
Yeah, yeah.
Clarky will just say shit, and I'll just yell at the radio, "Clarky, you fucking idiot!"
Yeah, like everyone does to us.
That's not right.
That's literally what everyone says to me.
I know. Or us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. Listen,
Good stuff.
but because it only happened today, he didn't say fuck all this morning.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now it'll be tomorrow.
It's Monday, by the way, when we're recording Reggie's.
Yes,
True
Yeah.
that. It is Monday night. Just a quick one. Signings. Tedesco's has extended to the end of 26. I mean,
Yeah, with the
don't know
Chooks.
if there's any surprises there. So he
Probably smart by the Chooks
Two
too.
more
Like
seasons.
he's fucking
He's
consistent, man.
32, 33 is he around now?
something
So
like that. But
he's still
they
got a few
think
more
they've
years
lost
in him.
Kiri.
Jared Hargreaves has gone
Yeah,
too.
like what's going on with Brandon Smith?
Did you see what he said?
Was that a bit of clickbait
I've
or
read
what?
a bit
Rumor-
of something to do
yeah,
with the
the-
Rabbitohs that have.
Are you talking about the Cowboys thing?
No, wasn't there a video?
I saw.
There was a bit of
he's got
click- I knew it was clicking.
He does that podcast with James Graham,
Yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah. And I just saw mass clickbait quoted.
So
him
it
just-
was clickbait.
Yeah, I haven't done any research into it. I just saw the photo and went, "Oh, true," and it was just about him being linked with the Cowboys, and he just said,
Oh,
well,
linked with them.
Yeah, and he said, "Well, like, the guy can't force me to go there."
No, but the quote that was on the thing was, "I don't want to be here," and I was like, "I'm not even going to fucking click on that."
They would
Yeah.
take so much shit out of context because he's pretty honest by the sounds
Yeah,
of it
yeah,
on his
yeah.
podcast, and they would just take so much shit out of context.
I thought
and
yeah.
journos are sitting there just creaming in their jocks, going, "How can we twist this?"
I
Yeah.
thought I read something to do with maybe the Rabbitohs, but I'm like, yeah, it's all alleged shit. I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll come out in the next couple of weeks.
Yep. And then just before we get onto a retiree from Channel 9, one more, and this must be true because the great man, what's that journo we always give shit to?
Dean
Buzz.
Ritchie,
Bulldog.
Bulldog.
This has to be true because Bulldogs reported it.
yep,
They reckon.
100%.
They reckon that Bulldog Richie reckons that before Christmas, PNG side team will be confirmed.
Shut the fuck up, Bulldog. Just shut up, mate.
That's what the
No
dog
way.
reckons. Yep.
What,
he
based
might
in
end
Australia?
up being
I
right,
just-
but I just no.
No,
He's
based
got a
there.
bad strike rate.
No way.
He's
Too
got a-
dangerous, eh?
No.
He's
He's got a bad strike rate. Bit
Who
of
the
a boy
fuck's going to live over there?
I know.
No, you'd have to pay a
I know.
lot.
I know.
That's why when they talked about it, they were like based out of Cairns. Or-
Free beetle nut. Everyone.
Well, there was even more. It was like that one's going to be confirmed, and the Perth one is like struggling.
Because
Like,
I
it
heard
may
something
not get
about the
over line.
PNG thing where they'd be based in North Queensland or something,
Yeah,
like
in
based in
Cairns.
Australia.
Yeah, right.
But they're the PNG team, but yeah, based in Australia. Because like you think of the reality of the people, the amount you'd have to pay them to get them to live over there, it wouldn't fit under the fucking salary cap.
Yeah.
Have
They'd
the
have to
same
do
level.
The
ambassador.
NRL would have to subsidise.
Yeah, to even justify. Yeah.
It would be be ambassadorial shit like they did with Gary Ablett when he went to Gold Coast. They're paying him lots and lots more. Or you come here to a new club and be an ambassador in this state. Like, come to PNG, we'll pay you an extra $500,000.
The AFL paid.
Yeah. Then they
Like,
paid
obviously,
Ablett
it'd
more.
consist of, I should say, too, a lot of PNG people. But they'd have to fucking obviously have other people in there as well.
Mate, it would be
more-
unreal for the game. Like, they just love
It would be
footy.
awesome. It's their
And
national sport.
It's just seeing how it works.
Yeah.
Logistically, yeah.
It'd be like... It'd be too dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about, oh, fuck, I don't want to live there because it's there. It's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure there's still cannibals cruising around.
I'm
over
not
there.
talking about
We're not
any-
getting political and shit here. It's a fact.
It is, yeah.
It's dangerous. And
Well, it
people
is.
who are living in fucking Bondi right now on $750K a year aren't going to want to go up to PNG. and
But
Port Moresby.
they'd probably put them in fucking massive lodges and shit.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But they're
it's
still gonna be so
dangerous.
far
You'd
away.
have to have security and fucking it'd be wild.
And then they're getting dished
But
away from
anyway,
their
Bulldog
families.
said so. Fuck up,
Yeah.
Loddies.
Shut the fuck up, Bulldog.
Now, today or yesterday, was it? Over the weekend, someone's, it's been reported that the great man Paul Fatty Vaughton is stepping down from all media duties and retiring from Channel 9 after like 35 years or
Mate.
something.
Yeah.
What
30 years.
33, I
what
think.
a fucking man.
Oh,
I love him.
Who doesn't
I
love
honestly, if you don't like Fatty, you are a fuckwit.
Hey.
Dead set, man. How could you not like? You might not love how he's always he's a Queenslander, obviously,
he's
and
that
stuff.
biased, yeah.
He is, but he always throws fun at it. You can tell he's there doing it to
Yeah,
fucking hit
yeah,
back at
yeah.
him or
You
something.
know the thing I loved most about, probably not now because you've got JT and Smithy in the box, but like growing up watching Origin and you had all the Blues blokes, you had Gus, Rabs, he was never biased, but
Yeah.
Fatty was the only Queenslander in the box. And
Yeah.
you could just tell he was just fucking boiling, man. Boiling.
I
That's
just
why
love,
loved it.
man, go rewind back to the footy show for a bit.
Yeah.
Not only was it one of the best shows, you just couldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Like, it was that good. That era of the footy show was like, you fucking couldn't miss it. You'd stay up and be tired the next day,
yeah.
whatever. You'd have
You
to
didn't even
watch
have to
it.
ask the oldies, or can I stay up and watch a footy show after Thursday Night League? They'd go, mate, of course.
well, there
you
wouldn't have
fucking
been
can."
any Thursday night league.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
back then.
before that, before my time.
Yeah. But no, it was great. Like, even some of the old segments, like when Sterlo used to cop all the lookalikes and just fucking...
Big Mom brain strain.
Whoever
Yeah.
came up
Brain
with,
strain.
whoever come up with
Wayne's World.
Chief Harrigan, he was on there.
Yeah.
The big man.
Yeah.
Fucking, and then Sterlo was like, righto, he's the sort of straight, try and keep it on the train tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Fatty had just completely fucked something up. But
Yeah.
it was like, because he's a larrikin, it didn't matter.
No.
He
Yeah,
just
fuck.
carried on with the show.
Mate, he pretty much had this thing that come out and said he's just tried to be himself the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's what I can respect the fuck out of, because he has.
Yeah.
Like, Fatty has just been himself.
So, and you had Matty Johns as
Yeah,
Reg
yeah.
Reagan and that.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
They were the
That's
fucking
Bo
lions.
Ryan come in at the end, like all that sort
Bo
of shit.
knows.
Yeah,
So-
Bo knows.
Fucking hell.
Whoever at Channel 9, whoever come up with that and went, hey, let's just try something here, because nothing like that had ever happened before.
No.
Let's just try something with old footy players
Yeah.
trying to host a show.
Yeah.
They would have been putting their balls on the line there,
Proper.
going, right, let's just give it a go, you
Yeah.
know? And then it's
Let's
just,
bring in a few blokes that have probably got
Yeah.
CTE and see
That's
what they
right.
can do.
That's right. And then
And
they
then
got
it's
all
worked.
woke and then
Yeah.
fucked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, didn't they
Didn't
have
ya?
fucking Michael Slater at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah. He turned out to be a real good bloke too, didn't he?
Michael Slater and
Oh.
Fatty were hosting it because the cricket moved away from Channel 9 and Slats had to do something.
Yeah. No, there was just
now
a
he's doing
golden
fuck all.
age where you just could not beat it.
It was the same
people-
as the golden age of rugby league.
Yeah.
That from
It was.
2000
Yeah.
to
We
We talk about it a
2010.
lot, yeah,
It fucking
mid
was.
2000s.
It's just when you could still, the world wasn't woke enough that you could still have the jokes on that were a bit rogue or a bit unscripted comedy like
Yeah,
that. It was
yeah,
all
yeah.
live, wild sort of shit because it was on after that time of night.
Yeah.
So you could get away with a bit more stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and
It was
like,
simpler times, wasn't it?
it
Did
was,
yous,
man. People weren't so worried about
you-
what they were going to say because it was just like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Remember the
fucking,
original
it's a
Matty
joke.
Johns show on Channel 7 as well? Around
Oh.
that time too. Like before he got cancelled, he had the Channel 7 show, and that got
true.
cancelled.
Nah.
Yeah, and then he started the one that he's got on Fox now.
There's been a lot that he's been in over the years.
But that
really.
is that one that he's got now is the perfect fucking tiptoeing. I
Yeah,
reckon.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's
With
nailed
Fletch and
it.
Hindy and stuff.
Yeah.
Fletcher's jokes, they border on if you know, you fucking know.
Yeah.
That's like what we got to tiptoe down. I know, Fletch. I know.
And that's the closest thing we'll probably get to OG footy show.
Yeah.
is those
You won't,
blokes. It was
like-
a passing of the baton, sort
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do, and they've got that perfect mix.
Yeah.
Because it is on late, the late show or whatever it is with
Yeah.
Matty Johns. And I'm glad they let him do it. Good on you, Fox.
That's right. But yeah, Fatty, it was just good reminiscing for a bit there because
If you
that
don't
was just
like-
a great era.
If you don't like Fatty or you didn't like Fatty, you don't like rugby league.
Well,
and it's
Tom
as
just
fucking as
said
simple
you're
as
a
that.
fuckwit.
We are. How good was it when they'd send him on like roller coasters and shit, and they'd have those little cameras on his face.
Oh, yeah,
and
the
do
big
the
wide
bra-
angles.
Oh, yeah, a video come up of when they made this bloke just pest him all day.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
Scott.
like, followed him around all day, just like being just monotoned as fuck.
Yeah.
This bloke just being a pest,
Mate, that's
and he
the
ends
best.
up blowing up at him.
Yeah, mate, you're a dead set pest.
You're a
Like,
dead set pest, mate.
Yeah, yeah. So good.
Took
Just
one
so
of the
genuine.
best outfield catches you'll ever fucking see too.
Oh,
in a charity cricket game.
Did he?
that was great.
Oh,
One-handed.
and then the celebration
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he just sort of trots along with it in the air. Fucking hell, he's
You know,
a good cunt.
he did a lot for Gingers. And
Yeah.
like, I appreciate what he's done for Gingers. And
Oh, yeah.
front rower Gingers
fucking
especially.
good player.
Wasn't he a
too.
hooker?
Gun.
No, he played
He
in
was
the
playing
front.
the front
He
row.
played in the pigs.
Why do I
Yeah,
think
for
he was
Manly.
fucking hooker?
I think
for
he
some
might have worn 9, but that was
Yeah,
a pig back
right.
in the day or
That-
whatever. But
yeah.
he was a great player
Yeah.
for Manly, and then loved Queensland. Obviously, played for Queensland, and then coached
95?
Queensland as well. 95,
Worst fucking team.
3-0, worst
Yeah.
team ever.
Mate, what a fucking legend.
Yeah,
Absolute
good on him.
legend of the game.
65, enjoy retirement.
It hurts because Channel 9 is just, I'm not going to beat around the bush, it's shit now.
But they've got so many fucking guns on there.
They do.
They've got the
But-
whole spine, basically.
They've got the whole Queensland
immortal
spine and Joey Johns, but it's just, it'll never be the same as Fatty,
Yeah, I know,
Rabs, even Gus back in the day. Like, he fucked me off, but
Yeah.
it was a voice that you just
I've
resonate
actually
with rugby league.
like because Gus is just so in love with rugby league, you can't help but actually like the cunt.
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
through
it was just
yeah.
Origin that you didn't like it because it was biased.
Yeah.
But that we get that now too.
But
You
just
got a bit more
characters of the
Queenslanders
game.
in
You
the
think
box.
about it, what we grew up seeing, listening to, and that Rabs and Fatty around footy
Yeah.
and just TV. The fact that those two are both gone.
I still
it's
can't
like,
believe
It's a real
he
end of an era.
just ended on 99.
oh,
Rabs.
yeah, that's fucking
What
off
the
tap.
I respect that he can just go, no, I'm not fucking coming back. Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I would love if you did.
He may one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
I wonder
you'd have
if
to
Fats-
shake the cobwebs out, though.
Yeah,
Do you reckon they'll
exactly.
get Fats just cruising around doing some sort of days where he meets cunts and still sort of fucks around with
Do you
the
reckon
game
he'll
a
do
bit?
any, like, cameo Origin?
Dunno.
Maybe? At Suncorp, maybe? Just the one?
Surely. They just invite him and say, I only want you for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Fats."
yeah, yeah.
Then sit there and do whatever. I just enjoy seeing the cunt. Because
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
know he's just cruising. He's
Yeah.
just
He
doing
is.
whatever.
How good, fuck, you had to feel for Joey Johns this night when he was so wound up and frustrated at the Blues because of how they'd just lost a game. I can't remember what game it was. It might have even been that
It was 2022, wasn't it?
2017 one. Maybe. I don't know. When they wouldn't run at Thurston and he just couldn't believe that he had one arm and they wouldn't run at him.
Yeah.
And Fatty's on the other end of the table just with this big smile on his face and his maroon jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's
Oh,
great.
yeah, because that's right. No, it would have been a decider because Joey said, now we've got to put up with the bullshit from him for the next 12 months.
that was-
And
that
he
was
just let
recently,
the old
yeah.
fucking smile on
Yeah.
the face.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
Good on him. Hopefully he enjoys
mate,
retirement.
Fucking enjoy it. I hope he gets a heap of years out of it too, because he fucking earned it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking oath he did. Dedicate his life to rugby league.
Didn't he?
100%.
The Union boys. Look, Ireland are the second-ranked nation in the entire world in this sport, and we lost by 3 points. We had no footy no ball. It was a pure defensive effort was the only reason we were still in the game with 8 minutes to go. They end up getting a try. We lose by 3 points. Mate, great tour.
We'll take
Great
it.
tour. We don't want to hand out participation awards here.
No.
Oh, good try.
Yeah.
But to go and 2-2 over there, win the first two, one against England, to play very well against the second best nation in the world, and then obviously we beat Wales. Scotland got away a little bit at the end, but there was no fucking runaway games.
No,
we
that's
put in
right.
80 minutes every single game.
It's a
and
good stepping stone into
From
becoming good at rugby
the
union again.
baseline we had to what we've just put up.
Yeah.
You can't be more proud of that. Like we were in fucking
Well, it's
dire
the darkest
straits.
time in Australian rugby history,
Now,
and now it's not as dark.
what we must do, Joe Schmidt, head coach,
Schmitty.
off contract after the British and Irish Lions tour in the middle of next year.
Mm-hmm.
We must retain him.
Surely.
Now,
Please.
Something's happened.
family issues and family commitments on his end are the only reason it won't happen. Rugby Australia need to do everything to accommodate him in that area.
What's his name again?
Joe Schmidt.
Do we just need to keep putting Joes in?
And maybe
Joseph
that's
Sawali,
Yeah.
Smitty.
Yeah.
Just keep pumping Joes in the team.
Yeah.
get everyone on the team to change their name to Joe.
Whatever we do, whatever he needs to happen, because obviously no one deserves to know the details of what he's got
No, that's
going on.
right.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, Rugby Australia, fucking accommodate him.
Make it
Yeah.
fucking work.
Make it
That's right.
happen. Make
Just
it
Make
work.
it work.
Then just sign Joes.
Yeah, don't go, oh, hey, Eddie Jones, do you want to come back again? Because he's a fucking,
You fucking
tick.
Is
hate
your
us.
name Joe?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Jones.
Yeah.
Nah,
Fuck off, mate.
Nah,
he
we
doesn't
want
get
him.
it.
Fuck yeah.
And the young players in there, mate, going well. Wright playing fullback.
Big Tommy
Suaalii,
Wright, yeah.
obviously. Jorgensen scored that first try on the weekend for us. I reckon we'll be right. We'll be right. 2027 is the next World Cup, and we need to make sure the middle of next year we cockhead. Just drop one. We re-sign Schmidt until after the next World Cup.
Yep. It's feel like our darkest days are behind us. now.
Hopefully. It was only 4 games, but it was a great spring tour compared to what we were expecting, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
England and Wales are the worst out of those 4, but still, it's like to a level that we should.
Scotland and Wales are Scotland's probably ranked lower than England.
Oh, true.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, maybe they're not, but it's very close anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Wales were definitely the bottom side there.
Yep.
And
Yeah, but
Ireland
they
were
fucking humped us in the World Cup
Yeah,
last
yeah.
year. So
Oh, yeah,
it's-
I know, I
It's a
know.
good turnaround.
Yeah, great work. And I hope they keep doing that autumn nations, because the 6 nations that those Northern Hemisphere sides get to play,
It's pretty cool.
unreal.
Pretty special.
So
yeah.
hopefully they keep doing this as well, selling out them stadiums. Do you want to go to the bit of boxing, mate?
Yeah,
Bit of
mate.
fighting,
I just wanted to
should
say it's a fucking unreal month for Biff and really in the boxing. We got Liam Paro defending his world title this weekend in Puerto Rico. I think we had a bit of a look today. I think it's about 8:30 in the morning. Should be around where the card is. So Sunday should be good because you got that UFC card on as well. So it might be a bit of boxing in the morning into fucking UFC. But
is he fighting a Puerto Rican?
no, which is
right.
weird. Why? I don't know why he's
Strange.
fighting in Puerto Rico.
Is it the main event?
Yeah, it should be. I'm pretty sure. Even have a look. But it should be. That's what all the build up and the hype is. Like they did the sit down face offs. He's defending his world title.
Hitchens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Righto.
So I'm not sure why it's there, but yeah, it should work out for us to watch Sunday morning.
Yep.
Obviously, first title defense, so I'm fucking really backing him in. It'd be
Yeah.
great to see him get that, and then maybe get some really big names. After that.
That's right. Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah.
Get a bloke with a first name.
Stupid.
But yeah, so come on, Liam, that'll be good. And then obviously Sammy Goodman, like we've talked about, going up against the monster, Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And mate, Fury versus Usyk. Mate, I saw it 22nd of December. This is like we've said. I read
Here.
this thing today.
22nd here.
Yeah. Read this thing today. $190 million in total rematch prize money between them. $190 million.
That's Floyd money.
That is insane.
That's more than
And
Floyd.
apparently this time around, Usyk will be getting 60% of it.
Really?
So he'll be getting 114,000 while Fury
Million.
received the remaining 40%, 76.
Million.
Lazy
Wow.
old 76 mil.
Yeah, just
Is that a lot of the reason because it's in Saudi Arabia?
I don't
Mate,
know.
that'd be a lot. Like, they just have oil money, baby.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
I wonder if those figures are right.
Don't know.
Is that in dollars?
That's in fucking not sure.
It's probably in US dollars too.
Probably, man.
Yeah, it would be a.
Well, it's just that heavyweight stuff and like
Yeah.
what they can draw.
Yeah.
It's just, but even like Quino, we were watching that thing today, mate. The build up, like you go on Usyk and Fury's Instagram, it's like the trailer to a movie they've done up, and
Yeah.
just the
Yeah,
graphics
yeah.
and the money they're putting into it to really
Yeah.
sell it. I'm in. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fucking I'm
I'm
pumped.
fully into.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Like,
just, I'm still a Fury fan, so I just want him
I
to
want
win.
to see
you know?
him win too.
But like, you can't not like Usyk
Fuck
because
no.
he's just
Yeah.
such a goofy fucking, always dancing around the fucking
Exactly.
ring and shit when he's training.
Mate, but he's just such a gun.
Yeah,
Like Usyk.
yeah.
Fury, I just think it'd be interesting to see him win.
Yeah.
To see what they do. Like
As
yeah.
much as I enjoy laughing at fucking his dad, I just wish that he'd
bro.
shut the
I
Yeah,
wish
I
he
know.
would just
sometimes
fuck
just,
right off.
just go. But like,
See,
because he is a clown.
I think it's a win-win here for everyone because even if Fury does lose, he'll probably fight Joshua and sell out Wembley. or something.
yeah.
I
So
really
it's like-
want that fight to happen.
And if
eh?
or it's a trilogy.
Yeah, or it's a
Yeah.
trilogy. But anyway, how fucking good is that? I'm
Yeah.
just pumped, especially after the Paul Tyson shit and stuff.
Yeah.
At least like this one, you can probably get pumped up for the two best
This was
heavyweights.
also probably a bit of clickbait, but I saw something about how Netflix was getting sued or something.
Oh,
'Cause
true.
A heap of money for that.
Because it started buffering or some shit.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it
don't
was
know.
because the fight was fraud. It was dead set fraud.
Someone was suing because they didn't like what they saw.
Well, it was fucking dead set fraud.
Yeah.
Like the build up to it was meant to be this big thing, and then old mate didn't throw a punch.
Yeah.
Not even going to say his
had
name.
Had a little nibble.
Just no.
So yeah, hopefully that's true. But it might. You're right. It's probably about.
Hey, you would have just seen the
People-
clickbait and gone, yeah.
No, I didn't even click on it. I just
Yeah.
went, oh, surely that's for fraud. But you're right. It's probably because people couldn't watch it.
Yeah,
I'm pulling this out of my ass
buffering.
as well, so might make a bit more sense.
Before we move on from the boxing, though, guys, the podcast Royale next
yeah.
year. Get your shit together because the tickets go on sale this Friday, Reggies. Get amongst it. Wear your fucking baggy Reg you just bought. Hey, that's
Ooh,
what we forgot
yeah.
to say at the start, too. Thanks to everyone for getting around the Redback Sale last
that
week.
was so cool.
You
Got
fucking
absolutely
smashed
humped.
it. So can't
So
thank
good.
you enough. Clearing out the stock and
Yeah.
fucking getting ready for another big one next year.
Keep going with that, and then we'll talk about
Yep.
that more.
But yeah, so tickets go on sale this Friday. General admission tickets are on sale via Ticket Tech, and after party tickets are on sale via the alpha-events.com.au website. 6th of December, Friday, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Go follow Alpha Events Co on Instagram. It'll have every update and shit you need to know.
Yeah.
So
Set
there's your
fucking
warning.
alarms.
Are you
Don't-
going same venue for the after party?
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be at the casino and stuff as well. So everything's pretty much the same as last year.
You can't fault that venue for the after party.
Nah.
Fuck no.
Like you think in your head, you go, "Fuck, that's a lot of people," and then when you get there is bars everywhere. You don't wait for fuck all, and
There's-
there is that much room in that room.
I didn't know it was
There's
that
a-
big. I remember
It's huge,
walking in
eh?
there and just
Yeah.
going, holy McFuck, this is huge.
And that's the
cunt."
first time doing shit too. So obviously we've changed around a few things.
It's only going to be bigger and better.
to be capable to handle more people. You've done something once, you learn and improve what the
Yeah.
good things are. So everything's got like bigger and better. There's more seats available in the actual event. The table's sold in I think fucking under 10 minutes, all of them. So I dare say if you want to get a ticket, get your mates ready who's going. One of yous buy them. One of the other ones do the after party. But yeah, there's your warning anyway, guys. But fucking keen as
Fucking
to
oath.
get amongst it.
Yeah.
On to the Redback
The
sale,
Redback
mate.
sale,
Yeah.
awesome. We
Fucking
sold
oath.
out the 4-in-1s. We sold out the trucker caps.
Yeah.
There is a few baggy Reggies there still, but we expected that because we still
Yeah.
have a truckload of them.
Yeah.
We didn't. The Redback sale actually was extended accidentally until
Had a look
Monday-
today.
Monday
Noticed it was
afternoon.
still there. Just went, hey, Beck, just when you're ready to.
so good on
If you were sharp enough to have still seen it past the sale, well, then props to you.
Yeah,
Fucking
we don't
oath.
give a
Because,
fuck.
we don't give a
and
Reggies.
look, there may have been others, so don't go, oh, I did too, but just one I seen. Matt Weir bought 10 baggy Reggies, so good on you, Matty.
Oh, yeah, Matty. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But,
He's stocking up for Christmas.
I'm
Yeah.
just pumped to know the boys got a good fucking deal out of it. Everyone's happy. And like I said, man, when we start doing some of these events, like with the racehorse, like I just can't wait to see a heap of blokes in the kit. Like if we go to a meet-up day at a fucking
Imagine
for the
80 odd
racehorse.
blokes wearing Reggies just all in one big pool.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Especially cricket as well. Like there's literally no better time to wear a baggy red. So if you're going to the Cricks, Adelaide, Gabba, Boxing
Yep.
Day, Sydney,
There will be
wear it,
a
don it.
definitely be an event too coming up. Like first half of next year, I reckon we got to do something.
Yeah.
For the owners, but also
Just
like it won't just be for owners. I
no, 100%, man. I think we haven't really done a proper big event with
Yeah.
everyone yet, so
Yep.
I'd be keen as to do it.
Saturday Arve, obviously.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
Probably at
Saturday
12,
morning into Saturday afternoon.
11:15 first at Rose Hill start.
Yes, that sounds very good.
Quick one, UFC 310 on the weekend. Look, it's not just this crazy one that I'll be fucking...
Oh, that's the one I had to cancel.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Bilal's not fighting.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, yeah. Me fucking refund.
But yeah, I'm really interested. I don't know how the fight will turn out, if it'll be exciting or not, but I'm keen to see the result of that Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ian Gary.
Yeah.
Like, they're both undefeated prospects coming through. Obviously, Shavkat was meant to fight Bilal for the title. So spewing that got cancelled.
Yeah, same.
Like you said, Groper, but that'll be there. I'm keen to watch Cyril Gahn versus Alexander Volkov.
Yep.
Obviously, they're two contenders in the heavyweight division. That'll be good. Keen to see Bryce Mitchell just pray his hole out after the fight. And then the main event, Alexandra. Oh, fuck. How do you pronounce
mate.
Alexandre?
Yeah. Alejandro probably is how
Alejandro.
you say
But
it.
Pantoja. He's fighting a newcomer in the UFC for the belt. So our mate's just flying in, gets a title shot. Kai Askura.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That'll be a good one,
Anthony
hopefully.
Smith fighting Dominic Reyes. Couple old battle
Yeah,
hardened blokes.
See, Reyes is one who gave fucking John Jones a proper run for his money.
What's
Yeah.
the closest?
Well,
John Jones
Dana
been to
even
lost?
said after that fight that he thinks Reyes won or whatever.
But then
back
just
then.
has fallen off the face.
Yeah.
of
Big
the
time.
earth. Like,
Nick Diaz was meant to fight, but he got pulled out.
Jeez,
He
he's
must.
getting-
They must
getting
just
on.
not be able to fucking get rid of his last fight on the contract or something.
yeah,
literally.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a bit of UFC. So yeah, Sunday's sorted for me. I'll be cooking something, drinking a couple of beers, and watching some biffing.
Beautiful.
Quickly on the F1s on the weekend. It was
That's
the
the quietest one we've
penultimate round, so second last event of the year in Qatar, or Qatar, as I'd probably say, but this fucking Pommy said Qatar every time. So I ended up saying Qatar. He also called, what would you say if there was a heap of shit on the road and you were trying to say the word that is, I don't want to say it, the word that's spelled DEBIRS?
Debris.
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 You say debris?
Debris.
Same.
Did he say
this cunt
debris?
was saying debris. They've got to clean up all that debris on the road.
Yeah, but fuck off. They
mate.
say dumb shit. Like they say
Debris.
we say vitamins, they say vitamins.
Vitamin. Yeah.
Or
You're right.
like
yeah.
aluminium, and then you got aluminum.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
debris, that sounds shit.
Debris sounded
Debris
so
just sounds
dumb.
weird.
But anyway,
Shut the fuck up.
onto that in a bit. Verstappen qualified on pole, but then he had it stripped away because there was an incident during qualifying, and he did not mix his words at the press conference after
he?
because who was it? George Russell. They were in the steward's room together, like arguing their cases as you do, and Verstappen said something along the lines of, he was that determined to get me taken off pole, like I've just lost all respect for him. Like he just reckons it was.
I'm
he
sure
was
George
that-
Russell would have cared heaps
He was that
as well.
determined to fuck me over, basically, that I'm just. Anyway, so he started on second on the grid, and by turn number one, he was in front.
right.
And George Russell could not have had a worse race. Like everything that
true.
could have went wrong just went terribly wrong. So old Maxie would have been up the front just with a big
would have been
smile on his
stoked.
face. What's shit about Qatar, boys, is there's fuck all good spots for overtaking. So Down the main straight's probably the only way. Like, you get the DRS, which you can drop something on the spoiler and you get a bit quicker. And what's happened is the FIA stewards need fucking knocking clean out because they've tried to just...
I know a bloke that can do
someone's wing mirror's fallen off, right? At the end of the main straight. The only really good chance to overtake is if you're up the hole and then you duck to the inside and that's how you overtake.
Yeah.
And this wing mirror fell off right on the inside lane there. So no one was using it because there was no overtaking going on. So they just fucking left it there for like 3 or 4 laps. Someone's eventually taken the inside line, run clean over it, shattered the thing. Within a lap, 2 cunts have got punctures in their tyres running on rim and everyone's just going past them. And I'm talking a Ferrari and a Mercedes, like not
Big dogs.
Not shitters.
Yeah.
Ferrari are still trying to win the fucking Constructors' Championship and he's getting told to slow down, you're going to fuck the car.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, how did you fuck this up so bad? All you had to do was call the safety car because someone can't just run out.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
at work. Oh, yeah, mate, just fucking climb up there and do that. You go, no. I'll do the JSA and
I'll
get
fuck
it.
the
I'll
dog
get
for
a,
6 hours.
I'll get a scaff build, eh?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
just going to climb up the side of this fucking
Yeah.
wall.
Yep.
So you can't just run out. These things are doing 300k an hour.
Yeah.
But
Stop.
call a virtual safety car so they all slow down. Get it. Continue on. Instead,
Yeah, no.
punctures. There was shit everywhere
At
by
least
this
it might
point.
have made it interesting.
Yeah, it did for about 5 minutes, 2 laps. So what they've had to do is call an actual safety car, bring everyone into the pit lane for a lap. So there was no one on the track and get the broom out.
Wow.
I just went, you knew
Imagine
it
the
was
pressure
there.
on an old mate or old love with the broom. Righto, you're on, mate.
Yeah, this is your one job. You've been waiting for this.
I'm sure they
Now
would have had a
sweep.
blower or something out there, but
Dustpan and brush.
I
out
just
the
sweep
fucking
cunt.
road.
No one, the old mate Debris commentator, that's where the old Debris came from.
Debris.
He couldn't get over it because they kept looking at every lap going, they need to do something about this. They need to do something about this. And the next minute, fucking boss. Someone runs over it. There's shit everywhere.
Someone would have thought, I'll fucking do something about it.
Next minute, Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton have both got punctures in their fucking tyres. So, yeah, Verstappen ended up winning. Piastri finished 3rd.
I did see Piastri won the
Sprint race.
Yes.
Lando, give it to him.
I saw it on the TV and I went, well, I'll contribute that next week.
That was the to say thanks for earlier in the year or something.
True.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking good on him.
So,
Two blokes working together.
But it was fucking, he got told not to, though. The team said, "Oi, Lando, we're just going to finish in this order. You first, him second." And on the very last corner, he's fucking slowed right down so he could go past.
Good on him.
Yeah,
Letting an
good on
Aussie
him.
win.
Yeah, Pommy letting an Aussie win.
Yeah, that'll never fucking happen.
So McLaren is now only 21 points ahead of Ferrari. Something happened at the end, and Norris had to come in for a 10-second penalty, which just fucked him right in the arse. So goes down to the last week, which is all you can ask
what
for,
you
I
want,
suppose.
yeah.
McLaren and Ferrari fighting it out for the constructors. And that's it.
Lovely.
That's all you got. I just want to give the stewards fucking squeeze of the week because
Yeah.
what an absolute shit show.
Well,
That's a great call.
That funnels straight into the next
It does.
segment then.
It does, actually.
G1.
Good on everyone for getting around the other sale that was last week on, was it Tuesday? Tuesday.
Yeah, the big Black Friday
Spoke to
sale.
Ash,
for the team.
the big Black Friday sale for the standard squeeze. They said they absolutely were over the moon with how it all went. So thanks to everyone who jumped on there, grabbed a squeeze, grabbed a bit of merch, grabbed whatever. Like I've said a few times over the last few weeks, new designs in 2025. So the idea was to clear all the 2024 stock, and we've got new designs coming in 2025.
Beautiful.
No doubt you'll be hearing in the next few weeks about some Boxing Day sales. And who knows? There might even be one here. But, standard squeeze. You'll definitely be hearing more about that. But in the meantime, if you just can't fucking wait, jump into a BCF store or get on the standardsqueeze.com. Reggie 15 is back up and running.
Yep.
You'll just get a measly 15% off instead of 50 for now, but
Better
that's
than fuck all off.
That's everything in the checkout. So squeezes, 4-in-1s, the chills, the hydrates, the merch. It's all there. So my vote's the FIA stewards because I don't have anything else this week,
No, I
boys,
don't
unless
either.
you've got one.
No.
I think that
a great
fits
shout.
well.
Yeah.
Flows into last segment.
Fucking
Fuck
oath.
you. Or maybe old Daybray.
Oh, the
day, bro.
commentary team. He is good though, that cunt. I
Yeah.
do rate him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
He loves it that much that it makes it fun to watch for how excited he is.
Like old mate at the Bull.
Yes.
Yeah, at Warrnambool.
But
Rick McIntosh.
do we give him the benefit of the doubt because it's the Pom's
That's
fault?
probably just how they say it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not just
yeah,
him
yeah,
being
yeah.
a wank.
Nah,
Maybe
well,
just Pomps.
Give it to the stewards. because he wouldn't have had to say the word if the stewards just
That's right.
picked the
It's a
mirror
domino
up.
effect.
Yeah. No,
Fuck the
that's right.
stewards.
Yeah.
Right, going into the next one, the CTC Captain of the Week. Head to thecountrycompanies.com if you want to cop one of Knuckler's designs. He's got everything there, all the tradies he looked after. If you want to make your own for any occasion, head to countrytruckercaps.com to design your very own. You can put whatever you want on a hat. It's a great setup he's got there. Go and check it out.
Yep.
What are we thinking, boys?
The fat man.
It's
It
got
has to be.
It's got to be the fat man.
Has to be Fatty Vort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to say,
Finishing
you know
up.
what? Thank you.
That's the easiest captain I think we've ever had to do.
Oh, yeah. We've had some easy ones, but that was pretty easy.
Finishing
Fuck
up an amazing career.
Especially
Take a
'cause-
CTC cap.
Like, what else did we really have?
I'd like to hear from
You
New
know?
South
Yeah, that's
Wales
true.
blokes. Is it only because I'm such a one-eyed Queenslander?
Nah.
But it can't be. Like, that's what I mean. Let
I've
me
seen
know
a
if
lot
I'm-
of support on social media.
Is there
from
actually
everyone.
blokes who don't like him for whatever reason?
Oh, I
Surely
see what you're
everyone
saying.
loves this man.
Yeah.
He's pretty universally loved in the rugby league world for sure.
There's
Regardless of the state.
there's been a heap of old outtakes from back when they used to do like the intros to Sunday footy and that, because
Yeah.
obviously it wasn't live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that him and Sterlo taking like 20 goes.
It's awesome.
How good would that be though?
I just
Yeah.
love that when that was sort of happening, it was so raw and like they weren't probably media trained. They
No.
just got thrown in there.
That's what
It's
I'm
like,
saying.
oh,
That
yeah.
Someone at Channel 9, bit like the Kerry Packer idea with
Yeah,
the World
yeah.
Series cricket, and that he's taken a punt
Yeah.
and gone, not as big as that obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's gone, let's just grab some old fucking players and see if they can run a show here.
Yep.
And it just turned out to be gold.
Yeah.
Because
Fucking
we're all
brilliant.
just,
It changed.
You could
rugby
relate
league.
to 'em.
It changed
That's
rugby
it.
league broadcasting.
yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
set a stepping stone for players like Matty Johns and
Yeah.
Fletcher
It was the
Hindy.
imperfect parts of the show that made it
We're
great.
the best.
Yeah,
You just
exactly
go,
right.
these fuckers are just like us.
Exactly.
It wasn't like the
Relatability.
news anchor who never fucks anything
No,
up.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Swear.
There's a few rugby league laughs, which is exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fat man can have it.
Beautiful. Well done, fat man.
Now, look, I'd be tuning right in and getting around the punt show on Friday.
Well, it's the grand final.
It is. Well, it is grand final for all the segments. We will still have one more, the presentation.
That's
punt show.
Prezzo. That's Prezzo night.
Prezzo
yeah.
night, yeah. But you're right. There you go. It is the grand final.
Grand final into
Yeah.
Prezzo
Grand
night.
final into Prezzo night the week after.
Yep. It's big.
And
Oh,
look, it's huge. All segments are just alive.
yeah, they
They are
fucking
all
are.
alive.
Well and
Oh,
truly.
wait, and just know that the one where we go against you guys, we got some swinging to do, and we'll
Yeah.
be fucking
Yeah.
coming off the back fence.
I don't. We might not even have to do a Tommy Miles post because
No.
he got a win.
True.
Oh,
Listener
that's
got
right.
a win.
Yeah, so he'll be
But I
going
don't-
back.
So
What
we're
was our
we
so
ever
rules?
just-
Tom's going on holidays early.
Did we ever decide a bloody unit
I
amount
thought it
though?
was 5 units. I had to retain the.
Oh, well,
or
he's
get more
definitely
than what-
fucking
Yeah, it has to be
pissed at him.
more than what he put.
No, I
like-
think he deserves getting a win. Deserves to
yeah.
have another crack.
Yeah,
Makes our
so
job
he's
easy.
won bloody what? He's won about 8 units.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like
he
total.
gets another shot.
He's won 11, but then minus the 5. So he's
What are we
obviously
doing with
not
the?
won
Are we
8.
not? Are we doing like a leaderboard into the last punch show? Maybe to say like this is where it's heading.
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
last,
yeah.
last week of punts.
We'll post that up on Thursday, I reckon.
Yeah, and then go. This is where it stands. These
Yeah.
are the bets.
This is
Fucking-
where we are.
So I
all
know
gets
how many
revealed.
units exactly I
Yeah,
need to
I need
win.
to just punch
Yeah.
something into the calculator and swing.
start crunching some numbers.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
awesome. We'll see you then. Looking forward to it. And yep,
Yeah. Thanks to every Reggie who got around that sale.
Fucking
Can't thank you enough.
appreciate yous.
Hooroo.